Welcome back to part 3 video and working on the word problem, system of equations. So in part 2 video, we set up our equation number 1 original and our equation number 2 original. In this part 3, let's get to solving the system of equations. So the question ultimately is, what is the total number of adult and total number of child tickets sold? So if you missed part 1 video or part 2, you want to go back, this could get very, very confusing if you haven't seen that part 1 or part 2 video. Okay, in the part 2 video, I was able to go over step by step in the system of equations from the word problem and set up our original equation problem number 1, our original equation number 2. So in the movie theater, adult tickets added with children tickets, there was a total of 73 tickets sold. And in the second part of that word problem, an adult ticket would equal twice or 2 times the number of children tickets sold minus 5, or less than 5 is how it was worded. So I'm going to use the substitution method. And if you've been following my videos on system of equations, you know there's two ways using system of equations. You can use elimination or substitution method. So here, since I know what A equals 2C, or 2 times C minus 5, or 2 times C plus negative 5. That minus sign or negative goes with the 5 term, so it's a negative 5 term. I could take 2C plus a negative 5 and substitute it right here for A in original equation number 1, right? Because A equals this value right here. So I'm going to substitute 2C plus a negative 5 for the A in original equation 1, and then I'm going to solve for the variable C. And let's just get right on in here to it. Let me show you those steps now. Okay, so just like I said, I was going to take from original equation number 1, 73 equals A plus C, which is right down here, okay? Since A equals 2C plus a negative 5, I'm going to substitute that right there for A, and you can see that right here. 73 equals 2 times C plus a negative 5 plus C, right? So again, substitution value. Now what I'm going to do, hey, I'm going to combine like terms. You can only add or subtract like terms. Let me show you what that looks like now. All right, so in combining like terms, 73 is all alone on the left side of the equal sign, so we're good there. On the right side of the equal sign, we have 3 terms. We have invisible 1C, negative 5, and 2C. So 2C and 1C are like terms. I'm going to combine those like terms. So what is 2 plus 1, or 2C plus 1C? All right, it's 3C. And so 73 equals 3C plus a negative 5. Now we're going to solve the two-step equation in order to get C all by itself. We're going to use what's called inverse operations. Okay, and looking up at this two-step equation, I want to get C all by itself. So the first thing I start with is the inverse, or the opposite of a negative 5. Okay, and then the next step is I want to free the C up from the 3 by doing the inverse of multiplying, which would be division. So the opposite of a negative 5 would be, if you said add 5 or a positive 5, you're absolutely correct. But what I do to one side of the equal sign, I have to do to the other side. Got to balance my equation. So a negative 5 plus a positive 5 is 0. It cancels out. I'm left with 3C equals 73 plus 5 is... All right, so 73 plus 5 is 78. Equals 3C. Now, what is the opposite or inverse of 3 times C? Hey, if you said to divide by 3 to both sides, you're absolutely correct. What we do to the right side of the equal sign, we have to do to the left side. 3 over 3 leaves me the invisible 1c equals 78 divided by 3. What is that? Okay, so 78 divided by 3. Every fraction is a division problem. 78 divided by 3 can also be rewritten as 78 divisor bar 3. So sometimes you're not allowed a calculator on these exams. So I'd like to review how you would manually do what's called long division. So 3 times what number gets me closest to 7 without going over? Well, I know 3 times 3 is 9. 9 would be too much. So I know 2 times 3 is 6. 6 is less than 7. That will work. So I put the 2 above the 7. 3 times 2 is 6. I subtract 6 from 7. I'm left with 1. Now I'm going to bring down the digit to the right of 7, which is 8. I have 18. That's my new target. So I know 3 times 6 is 18. So I'll subtract 18 from 18. I get 0. What is 78 divided by 3? It is 26. So I have here the total number of C, or children's tickets, sold was 26. Now I'm going to take this value of C and I'm going to substitute it in the original equation 1 or original equation number 2. You make that choice. I'll tell you, one is much easier than the other. So thank you for joining me. Math's easy. Take it step by step. This concludes part 3. Stick around for part 4. I'm going to show you how to find the value of A, adult tickets, and the following steps you must take in order to answer this test question. Remember, math is easy. Take it step by step. Thank you for your time. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. Help me to help others if I have helped you.